Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. Heading up into the mountains to check out a couple of mine sites. Some of them, well, actually, one of them looks like it still has some structure. The other one shows on one of the maps that it actually was a mine, like it has a name, but kind of hard to tell the way the trees are around it. But we still got some daylight left, so we're gonna go up and check them out. They're actually in the same area as the headframe video. That video's gotten a lot of views. I think people must really like it or like seeing the history of it. Wow, it's beautiful out today. Across the way you can see a tailings waste rock pile on the hillside. I'm just off the side of the road because on the map it actually says that it's right down below me. So I might grab my pack and just pop down, see if we can't find something. I mean, it shows that it's just right off the road down on the hillside, but just gorgeous out. Not quite leaves turning, but beautiful. See if I can find a way down that's not too gnarly. Actually forgot my chest pack in my camping kit, so I just threw my backpack on, but I have no idea if this is just going to be a flat area or if there'll actually be some workings. Well, it's a good sign. I've got old scrap metal underneath these trees here. There's some exposed dirt right down there. But yeah, just gorgeous. See where we're at on the app. Yep, it's a bit further down, so let's keep going. Alright, so right up behind me there on the hill was where I was just standing, so I'm just a bit further down, and I've got a big flat clearing here. Tons of scrap metal. There's some old cable in behind. Okay, yeah, we're onto something here. So I've got two old cart lines. There's one behind me there, but those are kind of been squished together. But there's tons of more scrap metal. Old big timber here. And you can see there's new growth trees. Well, it's new growth, they're big, but you can see there's a big flat area right here where they probably definitely did some work, and it's grown up. But yeah, these narrow cart lines, two cart lines going here, literally just grow off the hillside. But there's tons of old timber, scrap metal. This obviously was waste rock, but must have been some type of access point over that way, because you could see it. Well, maybe you can't see it on the camera, but it goes over. It's clear, but they would have gone down there, probably had some type of processing. But man, this is crazy. It looks like there's some more clearing back that way, but the two tracks go back in this direction, so it's cool that these trees have just grown right up through the tracks. Old timber still visible there. This one does not have an exposed portal. It's been filled in. You can see behind me there's clearly a dugout area where the portal probably was. It's either been filled in, collapsed down. You actually can't even see the lines anymore. They kind of disappear under the ground here, so I bet you it just went right into the hillside, but you can't really see too much back there. Like this part right here, I'm kind of close to it, so it's hard to see, but it goes into the one line that would have gone into where the mine was. And right here, there's actually the split in the line, so they had two cart lines going out. And that's what's so neat about finding these type of places, is you could come across stuff, like there's the cart line going off that way, this one curves around. You can find places like this. This is literally just down from the road. So you can tell right over here is the notch in the hillside. This is an old cutout and an old cutout that goes down. So I bet you the road's right up above. I bet you what they used to do was come down here, make this switchback go down, make another switchback. There's definitely, you can tell, not a portal anyway over here. There may have been one at one point, but you can't see anything here. I believe, looks like all the timber and stuff that's back over there was what was holding up the line. What's interesting is, I don't know where the line would have gone. Maybe they curved it and it used to follow the hillside, and then they would dump it off the hillside, but then it's just kind of eroded away and collapsed. But well, that's pretty awesome. Those tracks are right there behind me. The big waste rock tailings piles right over to the right, and there's still some more timber and foundation stuff behind me here. But I'm gonna head back up to the truck. It's not far, but it's all uphill to the top up by the road. So that is one of the mine sites down. We're back at the truck. Let's go try to find this other one. Oh man, look. Even where I parked, there's tons of old timber and stuff. So this one looked like it had a road that drove right to it. Behind me, off the road I was on, it was really, really tight, and I didn't know what it was like before. So I'm just walking it, but the site's literally just right up ahead. Man, it's beautiful out. It's got to be maybe like in the 60s. Actually, it might be in the upper 50s. It's a little brisk, but just a beautiful day. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some, oh man, this is gonna be another cool sight. So I'm walking along right off the road here. Tons of timber, old lumber, metal scrap, trash, pipes, and it's not a standing head frame, but there is still part of a structure. But I mean, this was, yeah, you got what the remains are of multiple collapsed buildings. Sorry for the wind coming up here, it's blowing off the hillside, but yeah, multiple wooden structures there. This massive waste rock tailings pile. Look at that view. Look at that. Yeah, this was definitely a larger structure, but it's a little more out in the open compared to the head frame location. That one's kind of tucked back in a draw. Man, so much. Yeah, look, this structure would have been massive. Look at all the debris. The road actually, so it's not right above my finger. I don't know if it'll show up in the shadows, but it's right above that was the road. That's crazy. Just incredible views. One of the peaks up behind me there. Those are some big, big timbers. But from what I can gather, it actually looks like it's a chute. So I'm guessing they filled it from the top and they would have dumped stuff in from this side. You can kind of see up in there, there's multiple metal chutes, and inside there's almost kind of like a V-shaped pattern. This would have been cool to see when it was still standing. All twisted up rail line over here. There's some more twisted up rail line over there. That's obviously not a portal, but that has recent water coming out of it because there's tons of moss all right here, even though it's dry. That must be way for water to exit. But yeah, you would have had multiple buildings off that way on the other side. What do we got here? Oh man, check that out. It's really buried, but that looks like an old boiler cistern or something. Probably about 5 feet in diameter. Yeah, we got piping over here underneath the road. Huge concrete foundations. Tons of scrap metal. Some type of bin or something. Man. That is so much. Look, there's rail line in that one. There's no coverage on this side compared to where that head frame is. So it does not surprise me at all that this isn't standing. Let me get to this other angle. So it's buried, but we've got noticeable rail line. It's twisted too, but then you can see where it used to be connected to the ties. And again, it could be bent for any reason, but I'm curious if, I wonder if it curved right over to that structure and then they were able to dump it out. And then I wonder if it curved back where all that rubble is. So yeah, no visible open portal on this one, but definitely a major site. I actually wonder if maybe it was more of just for processing, because there's a lot of switchbacks coming in and out of here. And there's some major waste rock, big waste rock behind me on the bottom of this. You can see the fall colors a little bit in the brush down there. It's turning red. Yeah, big flat spot down there behind me. You might not be able to see because of the glare, but and then it looks like it's angled up to this road that I'm standing on. I don't know about you guys, but I also like the mystery of this type of stuff. I could easily look up the name and it would tell me exactly what they did here, when, and why. And I do like looking up that type of stuff, but I also like finding these sites and then looking it up after the fact. But I would easily be able to walk under that and have at least 2 feet above me, if not more. I'm gonna start heading back to the truck. 2 for 2 on the sights in this video. Both really cool. That's obviously not a head frame. The head frame video, link it down below and I'll put it right up here. Such a cool sight. I mean, look, you can't see it, but it's just tucked in here. Similar to the head frame video, just tucked in the trees. So the road's right up there and I'm parked up right above, but even right here you could tell that there was either some structure or some retaining wall, and it looks like the truck's literally just parked on the edge of it, about to fall off, but that is up where the road was and it just connects to where this one is. Starting to run out of daylight, so I'm heading back down. Those are just 2 sites that I wanted to check out and see if there was anything there. Clearly, both sites, I don't know what you guys' thoughts are, but I feel like both those sites are total winners. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's been a lot, at least for my small little channel, there's been a lot of interest recently. A lot of new subscribers, a lot of comments, and I just want to thank you guys for showing me that you like it. If you like what you see, please comment down below, like and subscribe. Love taking you guys out on these adventures, so Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again to all my new subscribers. Almost back to town, and then I'll get started on editing this video. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you on the next one.